Hello, it's Lily on the go. What is going on? I'm trying to see where am I supposed to have my face. But anyway, welcome back to my channel. I am at the stairs because I mentioned I'm going to be doing a daily staircase chronicle of just thoughts, ideas of things that just come to mind, because sometimes things happen and I'm like, there's something to be learned. So I'll share with you my thoughts. And as this channel is really a memorable kind of keeping a record of things that occur or things that come to mind, places I've gone. So if you're new here, welcome. Feel free to just watch a video. Feel free to subscribe if you like, whatever floats your boat. Anyway, as yesterday was my first day back at work and today is July 1st. And yesterday I experienced something that just had my mind just like thinking a lot. And it was kind of like so strange. But let me get to the point. So I had a client before I went on break. We had a meeting and they were upset with, our processes at work or something that really wasn't going to be beneficial to them. And she got in a little attitude with my colleagues, one of my colleagues who's the expert in the area. And anyway, 2 weeks later, so we're going to have the call with the customer like about 30 minutes afterwards, right? So I have a call with my coworker, and he is one of the protected class of people, if you know what I mean. And he says to me, we're talking about just preparing for the meeting. And then he said, honestly, I want to let you know that I didn't feel really supported in our last meeting. And he went on to tell me what he is, how for me to try to support him, being that this is my client and he's there as the expert. So at that moment when he said that, it froze me for a moment because I don't care. No, it's not that I don't care. Correct that. It wasn't that because I don't care. It was the fact that he really wanted me to know that what happened in the last meeting and how things went, he was not here for it this time. And he needs me to support him and back him up on, the company policies and procedures. And, when he said it kind of took me back. But after, we finished our call and I was preparing now the call with the customer, I was just it was in my mind, okay, now he told me this, I need to figure out how I can try to support or what he needs me to do and make sure that the customer doesn't take over the conversation and listens and all that extra stuff. So it was quite interesting because when I finished the call, everything did end up going pretty smoothly. And I actually jumped on a call with him afterwards too, to make sure he feels comfortable because, the protected class. I was just wow, how interesting it is if you ask for something or you tell somebody, hey, this does not work well for me, or I didn't appreciate this, or this is what I need, that even if that person doesn't care or doesn't really want to do anything about it, but they know, they are informed. And if they choose to, that's their problem. And if they don't, that's their problem too. But the fact that that you don't actually leave things inside of how you feel, or if something really bothers you, to voice it or ask the questions of what you want and not feeling any way about it, and let the person deal with it. It was just so interesting because I think everybody mostly, growing up as a child, especially if you have certain parents and certain lifestyles, you are always in a space of don't ask what you want, don't be needy, don't be this, don't be that. But this individual, just the fact that, he was able to, have the conversation with me and told me that he did not feel supported and I need to figure out what to do about it, or how to change that. And it was my choice to be okay, do I want to support him? Do I want him to feel like I have his back? Or do I just, focus on the way I was going to? But the fact that it made me think, I couldn't just leave what he said, like just don't care. It was just the fact that he mentioned it, and it had me thinking like, oh, okay, well, I do want this, so therefore I'm gonna do this. Or if I didn't care, just knowing that I didn't care. But the thing is that it got me thinking. So it was like, you know what? I do have to voice my opinions, my thoughts, and how things are, and not being afraid to do so in any capacity and anywhere. And I think we do always have like, oh, you don't know what the kind of response the person's gonna give, or if they're gonna reject what you said, because I know the feeling of, well, if I say something and the person automatically is turned off, or now they dislike me or anything like that, then it makes you like, oh shoot, it makes you wonder. It makes you not want to voice your thoughts and ask for anything anymore. I know that's me for sure. If I ask you one time and you react, or you give me like some kind of not even a response, just a look or the tone, you will not find me again. And I am one of those people that are so quick to be like, forget you, I don't need you, and figure another solution. But I think if people start really taking time to really share what their concerns are, what their question, what their need is, and be straightforward, it kind of will make us be better human and know how to treat, or to how to move forward with you. Because I feel like if he didn't say that to me, he probably would have held this resentment, not really like a resentment, but just kind of like, oh, I don't really, like he would probably have not enjoyed working with me in the future, or quick to like, oh no, I don't want to work with this girl. So I'm listen, people teach you every day. You never know when you meet somebody and the things they said and the way they view things, or they access, or the things that they are that is normal to them, it's new to you. It's like, oh, okay, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that that idea and really put that into mind. Hey, if you want something, don't be afraid to ask for it, and let the other person be the one to figure out what they're going to do about it. So, so I am going to hightail myself. Ooh, I am late. So I'm going to hightail myself out, and day one, and I have to go to a grocery store again. Oh, jeez. Yes. So thank you for watching. It is day one, and I will see you all for day two. Adios.